Investors. It's Marsha from Bookworm Investment Club. And I decided to come on this morning and do a live and share with you guys some of the research that I found this past weekend. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Marsha, and I am the founder and the creator of Bookworm Investment Club. And it is a platform that I use to teach women and to educate women how to invest in the stock market and build a profitable stock portfolio. And so the market is getting ready to open this morning, and it is going to open lower. But that's not what I'm here to talk about this morning. I this weekend I spent some time trying to determine what I'm going to do with my portfolio, and I wanted to find out what has happened to the stock market when we've had these previous that's the market opening, when we had these previous viruses. And so below I have put down two charts that I found over the weekend, and I wanted to at least go through those charts with you to let you know what I found. And the first chart has to do with the market reactions when we've had viruses previously. And as you can see, that chart has actually given us some information to let us know that what we're experiencing now is similar to what it has been experienced in the past. And that is the S&P 500, which is the benchmark for the market, has actually dropped, went into the minus, especially when you looked at SARS virus and also the Zika virus. It's actually went into the correction phase. And at this point, we are in a correction phase also. So this is not unusual that this has happened. The second chart that I have is what has happened to the S&P returns after the first case of previous viruses have happened. And as you can see from that chart, there's been an increase in the returns after the first case in the U.S. has been identified. And so from that, you can see over time, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months after the first case, there's been an increase in the return of the stock market, except in the case of the MERS virus. And so for me, the question is, how am I going to use this information to figure out what I'm going to do going forward? And first, I want to send prayers out to those that have been affected or infected by this virus, and prayers to the family of those who have passed away because of this virus, because it's a serious virus. But yeah, viruses do affect the economy, and subsequently it affects us as investors. And so looking at my portfolio and my investment plan, I do not plan to sell any of my stocks at this point. But what I am going to do is I am going to increase the amount of funds that I'm putting into my brokerage account, so that when I do decide that I'm going to start investing again, the money will be there. I also am looking at the watch list I have, and I will be adding some more companies to my portfolio. Again, not at this point. At this point, the plan is to continue to add money to my brokerage account so that I will have money to invest when I decide to do so. And so that is basically what I had come on to share with you this morning. the information about what I found this weekend, and that the change in plans that I have for my portfolio as a long-term investor. I say this because it's really important as an investor to have an investor plan. Whether you're a short-term investor or a long-term investor, we should have some guidelines in place as to what we're going to do as we invest. It will serve as a very important guidelines when things like this happen also. And so if you do not have an investor plan in place and you have not created one, we're going to be talking about creating an investment plan for yourself. And we're going to have that scheduled for March the 20th at 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. So we can help you to create an investor plan for yourself. You can go to bookworminvestmentclub.com and you can register. And if you're interested in booking a call with me to talk about investing and how we can help you build a profitable portfolio, you can also go to bookworminvestmentclub.com, book a call to speak with me. I have my calendar open for this week, and I hope to speak with you then. In the meantime, make it a good day, and we'll talk soon. Thanks.